Dear students, now we'll perform experiment on virtual lab. So first go in the virtual lab. I will tell you how to go. Go in any your search engine and just type VLab. Okay, virtual lab or VLab, and it will come. Okay, your virtual lab will come. So there are number of subjects. Today we'll perform experiment in electrical engineering virtual lab of IIT Kharagpur. Okay. So virtual high voltage lab you go from the IIT Kharagpur. Then in that if you'll see list of experiment, just click on list of experiments and you will see number of experiments are there. So today we will see critical flashover of a sphere gap using impulse voltage generator. Okay, so it's a short form. Just click on that. So see impulse voltage generator. Now if you'll see the simulator, just directly go to the simulator because this experiment is not directly related to our syllabus. But what I discussed in yesterday's lecture, effect of diameter, sphere diameter, effect of gap distance between electrode on the breakdown voltage of air, that we can observe, and also you can see sphere gap assembly, and we can also perform air testing experiment but little differently. So don't go through the theory and procedure. What I will tell you, you just do that way. Just click on the simulator, directly will go in the apparatus. So if you see this apparatus, you know now sphere gap voltmeter. Okay, so this is a sphere gap. Two spheres are separated with air as a insulating material. And what we have discussed, how to find out dielectric strength of air. That experiment we discussed how to find out dielectric strength of air. So keep gap distance between electrode 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, 3 centimeter or any, and just apply high voltage using step up transformer. So this part is changed. Here instead of using step up transformer, here impulse generator is used, where it will generate impulse waveform. Now you don't know, but still you can think it is a high voltage. Lightning, you know, when lightning occurs, that waveform is of impulse voltage. So that is impulse generator. It will generate lightning waveform, and that will be applied across sphere gap, and you can find out at what gap distance it breaks down. Okay, so experiment is different, but I want to show you effect of diameter and also gap distance, and also we can find out breakdown voltage with impulse voltage, not sinusoidal AC 50 hertz voltage. Okay, so that is the only little change in this part of the experiment. So how you will perform, I will tell you, and then you can find out your own observations. You do calculations and tell me conclusion. I will give you some time. So just click on the simulator of impulse voltage generator. Now here you can select sphere diameter and gap distance and this voltage. Now what is this voltage? So here the procedure, we will not go on increasing voltage here just like auto transformer, but you will select first voltage. What voltage will be applied across these two spheres? If breakdown takes place, you will come to know with the air flash. So spark of air will take place. You can visualize that if breakdown takes place with your applied voltage. Then you can see, oh, that voltage has caused breaking down of the air. But if breakdown will not take place, then you will not observe flashover between the two gaps. Okay, so you can say that water voltage you applied, that has withstand. This air has withstood that voltage. Then you again increase the voltage and find out at what voltage you can observe the spark. So let us start. Select diameter. First, suppose we will select diameter 2 only, 2 centimeter, and sphere gap distance we will select 0.2 only. So you can remember this figure 2 and 0.2. Okay, now we will just go on varying the voltage and we will see at what voltage spark takes place. Suppose initial voltage we will observe 2.27. Okay, so set the parameters here, then start the experiment. Now trigger the generator. Trigger generator means this impulse voltage you will start. So trigger the generator. Now you see, observe, it's operating now. Okay, so actually, if you have seen the spark, it was not there. So breakdown has not occurred, and you can see what impulse voltage is generated there. So this waveform is full, so slowly it's decreasing. So this is impulse voltage. But when breakdown will take place, suddenly this voltage will drop down to zero, because you know when breakdown occurs, it's completely short circuit, because air will not be insulating material after breakdown, but air will start conducting. So no media between the gap, sphere gap, means it's conducting, so immediately this voltage will drop down to zero, but it has withstand. Okay, now just you cannot immediately restart the experiments, and you can take the 10 times readings and then take the average, and you can see if you will apply 2.27 kilovolts for 10 times how much it has caused the flashover, and then you can see probability of flashover. So that is not our intention, so I will not perform that way. Just again, you again repeat the same experiments, you again go in the virtual lab, and again just see, click on the simulator, and now keep same diameter 2 and point 2. Now here you increase the voltage, because our objective is to find out the breakdown in the gap. So previously it was 2.27, now you just increase the voltage, and just observe here when this generator starts moving and operating, you have to observe here whether the spark is there or no. So that will be indication of the breakdown. Now just watch it. Don't pass that moment, just watch. Okay, so it was not the spark, because this waveform is also full impulse waveform. So when lightning occurs, waveform of such a kind get generated. Very high voltage, it's in kilovolt, very high voltage within fraction of second. But its peak value will go on decreasing. So it is impulse. Okay. Now we have to again just restart the experiment by coming out, because our experiment objective is different. Whatever yesterday we discussed, effect of sphere diameter, effect of gap distance, that I want to show you, so that we will see virtually. Keep gap distance, diameter same, unless you can observe the breakdown voltage. Now again increase the voltage across it, what voltage, and see whether breakdown will take place. That voltage we are supposed to change by variac from this side, but instead of variac, now we just increasing it manually. Just trigger the generator. Now you observe here, whether spark will occur. No, so spark was not there, voltage is also full, so no breaking down has occurred. Again now you have to just do the same, just flash this simulator, you click. Now increase the voltage. Okay, this we are keeping same, and just find out. Now 2.8, now it will get it, you just observe, you can see the spark there. Yes, see the spark. So breakdown of air has occurred at 2.8 kilovolts. So this will be your reading. Okay, as per our experiment objective. What is our experimental objective? To find out the breakdown voltage of air. Keep some gap distance. Diameter of electrode is 2 centimeter. Keep the gap distance 0.2 centimeter any. And just find out at what voltage breakdown has occurred. So breakdown has occurred at 2.8. Then how you will find out the breakdown strength of air? So breakdown strength of air is equal to breakdown voltage divided by gap distance. So 2.8 divided by 0.2 will give you breakdown strength. Okay. And as per Indian standard specifications, you have to repeat the same experiment for the same diameter of electrode and same gap distance at least 3 to 5 times. And then you will take average value. So that way you can repeat it. But today I am giving you only some time to have the observations. Okay. Now you got breakdown voltage 2.8. Note down, when gap distance was 0.2 centimeter, diameter was 2 centimeter, you got the 2.8 kilovolt. Now in yesterday in theory lecture, we discussed effect of diameter on the breakdown voltage. If diameter is increased, what will happen to breakdown voltage? That we will observe it. But to observe effect of diameter, you have to keep gap distance same. So for 0.2 centimeter gap only, whether you will get less voltage or higher voltage. Conduct the experiment and just tell me what you got it and discuss. Yesterday we have just seen it in theory lecture. Today you will observe virtually. So again go in the lab, virtual lab, and again click the simulator. And now keep the gap distance same but diameter higher. Okay, so gap distance same, 0.2 only. And now select the voltage. So I will just select 2.4 because first voltage I know it will not break down. Okay, so breakdown has not occurred even for 2.8, but earlier our voltage was 2.8. So let us see whether we are getting less or we are getting higher. Okay, so the diameter was 5, it was not occurred. So diameter is 5 only, gap distance is 0.2 only. Now you have to find out the voltage. So 2.53 will check. Just carry out it. No breakdown voltage. Okay, so again you do the same. Increase the voltage now. Diameter 5, gap distance 0.2. Now increase the voltage to 2.8. Now you will get it. Just see the spark now. Just now breakdown has occurred. So immediately voltage will drop to 0 because now air has not withstood that voltage. Breaking down of air has occurred. So no insulating material between the gaps. So short circuit. Now voltage you got 2.8 kilovolt only. When the diameter was 5 centimeter and sphere gap was 0.2 centimeter. So here you can say effect you could not observe by increasing diameter. Okay. Now again check with the same values but more diameter. Now I will select 10 and gap distance I will take only same but 0.2 is not coming now. 0.2 centimeter gap distance option is not there. Okay, so you can just select any gap and now you can observe effect of gap distance and tell me. So you will find out effect of gap distance, you will find out effect of diameter. Tell me, then also you will find out breakdown strength of air. So 3 conclusion I want from you and then we will discuss it. Okay.